You know what? It just seems so dark today. I think it's the weather.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you well, this is up higher than I need it. How you push it down? Just. Here she go. She sounds just like that thing.
Mom.
Mommy. Mama.
That's Nuke.
I'm giving them time to come on. Let me get started on one thing.
Did you go like this over there? I'm going to take that home. Well, you better wrap it up to my phone. You can pick your sister.
Most definitely, baby. Get as much as you want.
Mom, you said you had some little pork grapes. No,
I
not for you.
got some few things we got to mail off, and then should be some in there. And I think I found one or two. Y'all come on in, and then we're gonna get started. I gotta go to TikTok. I don't want to do both.
Tick. Until you don't stop.
I think this one right here, baby girl, is a.
She doesn't need it.
Hold on.
But she doesn't need any.
What's in the square cake? I can tell. You can tell. Remember, if they don't have it, it's a little square cake.
Hello.
It looks like cheesecake. If it's not one in now, if it don't have it in, it looks like this.
They said, hope you're feeling better.
Tomorrow.
She's fine.
So I'm just gonna get off at 1:30. Get myself together.
And then bound.
And then bound.
But you gotta
Good
take
afternoon.
these cakes to the P.O. box to me. We gotta make sure. Look at that, see if I got some boxes. Go on, Tim. You can't do it.
I think she's
You
making.
gotta do this, boy. You don't
I actually don't know. Some chicken something.
Come on, you just showed us.
Hi.
You wet that out there?
See if we got 2 orange boxes so I can ship these cakes out.
Okay, bye.
No! Don't.
I gotta go.
Don't. Right. Nothing but that could keep me from you. Let her ride. Tell her to ride. Tell her to ride. She's supposed to be moving to old Florida, and I don't know. I don't know about Florida. Well, hello, y'all. Well, hello, you squares. We finna cook a little bit.
That's what you're cooking.
Yes, we need 2. And I need you to put 2 cakes in there, some lemon squares and brownies, and I'm gonna ship them off. I got the address.
What new color?
You can go on and do it now, lady.
She's gonna ship it for
Yeah.
me.
Hey, Miss Patricia, they live. Well, you give me my glasses. I can't see a thing. Chicken wine.
These are pretty.
Hold on, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. My eyes be crossing if I can. This font right here is really small. Y'all, get in here. I wish I had 400 or 500 people so I could read all these people that made a comment. And I'm going to tell y'all this last time, because I don't want to even block over here no more. Because the truth of the matter, I don't care. You looking at a person that is done with all these outside people on Facebook thinking you're going to tell me what to do when my mom is alive. I don't care. I could care less. You better find you somebody that do care.
Avery.
Because it ain't Tracy.
Yeah, I do.
You don't have nowhere to put Tracy. And when y'all realize that, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all can't even handle y'all own kids. Y'all can't even do nothing with y'all own kids or your family. So, no, that was Queen's daughter. So, don't come for me. Because I make a little video off of what somebody else said. And y'all telling me, I'm not a pastor's wife, first of all. My husband do not own a church. Secondly, if he did and I want to go smoke weed, that's his salvation, not mine. I don't smoke, drink, or cuss. I made it on my own. I got in the church before he did. That's y'all problem now, prejudging people. I don't care if your sister is a first lady. She ain't first. She's just insecure. That's why she calls herself the first lady. A lot of them do because they know their husbands will. They was delivered from something. Stay off my post. I already done blocked him. Stay off my post and leave me alone. All right, I came over here. I'm going to cook a little bit, then I'm going to TikTok. I got to get off of Facebook. Facebook gets on my everlasting now. All right, so I'm going to cook a little bit, talk to y'all quick about y'all history, and I'm going to get off of here. And another thing, since we at it, since y'all don't got nothing else better to do, Since we at it.
You would know.
Because you can't boss me. So since we at it, that's what y'all get. That's why 4547 said it's going to be white and black only now. Segregation is back. I tried to tell y'all nappy head queens that. Y'all didn't want to hear nobody. Now it's happening. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't call me for nothing. No prayer. Because I ain't doing it. Now bounce.
Bounce.
Go ahead, girl. Stretch your back. Ha! Do it like that. Now bounce. Just bounce. Come on, Tracy. Shake it up. They're going to talk about you anyway. So bounce. Just bounce.
I'm gonna cut tomorrow because I gotta grab some other stuff for the plan.
Some of y'all will never get it. Some of y'all don't care. You see what I did, my John Allison? I was bouncing.
You go to Sabrina.
What?
Please leave Tracy alone, because Tracy don't care.
He said that.
I care for who cares for me.
Mama doesn't give him.
I'm concerned for those that's concerned for me. Go ahead, time and bounce. Just come on, bounce. Y'all, I'm a TikToker now. I'm a real TikToker. Hey, Rosella Bella, we finna put your order together. We're gonna bless Rosella. I think it was it? No, it's not Rosella Bella. It's Miss Pretty Rachel Adams down
Yeah,
there.
we're gonna do it tomorrow.
We're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna put y'all stuff together tomorrow.
Get it shipped out tomorrow after I get off on the phone.
I told y'all. We got to be forced into our, so we're going to make some salmon, 2 ways, and bounce. No, my baby, come on, let's bounce together. And bounce. Tell Saucy Santana we ready for the video. So you say I can turn this down?
You cut the grass.
Okay.
It's your house.
Okay, so,
You want it up some more?
no, I'm going to turn it down just like that.
Okay. You ain't gonna be able to
the
see
grass.
it.
I don't care.
Front and back.
Okay, she online. Tell him why.
I'm
And
telling you to
brown.
cut the grass.
Tell him that.
So, in case y'all want to know what I'm finna cook,
I'm gonna get off my face. Gone.
same. WQ.
Marvin.
WQ. I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain, and two for sure. I really don't care no more. I'm going to TikTok, and that's where I'm gonna stay. Y'all keep messing with me, I'm gonna end this live and go over to TikTok.
I wish you gonna get this stuff so we can go, man, because my feet is on fire.
What's up?
I'm talking to her. Get her cake. Come on.
So today we're gonna have salmon 2 ways.
I'm taking
Some of it's gonna be cooked in. Why did you get one? Were you finna drink it now? Did you put your pack in it?
Right there.
Okay, you got it. Good. Okay, that's good. That's good. You good. You good. You ain't gotta do it. You do it later. Drink a little bit of it out of there.
Okay.
First out of there. And then we're gonna have asparagus and we're gonna have mushroom. I love you. You working tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. You said no or yeah?
Bye, Mom.
All right, Leah, I'll talk to you. I know you'll probably be sneaking and calling me. And we're gonna have some rice done a combination ways. Hey y'all, I ain't worried about these people. Kim, let me explain something to you. I'm gonna get ready to go over here to TikTok world. I got a lot of y'all over there, and so I got some sauteed some shrimp. I'm gonna do some of this on Facebook and some of it I'm gonna do on TikTok. I'm at this mind. This is the mindset I'm at, Annie B. I'm at this mindset. Y'all don't care about y'all own freedom. Y'all don't care about y'all own history. All my people that look like me do. All they do is picket folks, harass folks, and then play victim. Try to get mad because you counting people's coins. That's all we ever do. And now look, now he coming after educators. Now they going to be able to put black and white signs up if they don't want you in their establishment. When I sit up there and told you why he was trying to pick around with civil rights. But all y'all want to do is picket people. Foolishness. Foolishness. And when you don't find happiness where you are no more, that's when you don't want to be here no more. I've been on this app for 5 years. This app ain't gonna change me or break me. But what it let me realize is, you can't be humble to people. You can't be nice to people. You can't help people because we got a using spirit. And when we get what we want, we show who we are. Don't worry about it changing me because then nobody help me. Not me, not a nada. Oh yeah, it's happening, Terry Lynn. It's already been said. Oh, that sound good, Iris. When you show, people think you soft because you humble. If you let people run over you, then you fine. If you let people call you names, it was a lady told me I need to focus on my weight, and I went and looked at her picture, and she got more chins than me. She fat and overweight. I'm at a light, man, to just take the people that want to go when I shift and just shift with me. It's crazy. I'm not going back and forth because I did a fun video. Because they get it over there on TikTok. It's just only on. And the thing about y'all over here, y'all done dried up so much. Y'all taking a life. It used to be so fun over here. And nobody is doing it, but you're doing it to yourself. So now, I know this much. When you're around young people, they make you feel young. Young people now get it. It's the old ones that don't. Young people will let you enjoy yourself. It's the old people. And it's people that ain't got nothing going on in their own life. They miserable anyway. And they think they gonna run you. You can't run me. You couldn't run me. You ain't ran me. Every time you try to break me, all I did was open up pages that's monetized. So, for me, sometimes you just got to say you got to retire from one place and go to another. That's all. It's just like a job. If the job ain't treating you right, you leave this job. And honey, now that I'm over there, a lot of them trying to come over there. But I'm about to pop, honey, my requirements out the way. Since you say I ain't saved, get your own Bible study from your own pastor, your first lady, and your teachers. Don't ask me to do it. Don't ask me for nothing other than what I feel like doing. If I don't feel like cooking and you see I ain't cooking, don't watch me. Because I'm not trying to please. Now, bounce. Shut up, Darrell. I sent you a message. So, I'm going to go ahead real quick and get this stuff prepped up to cook. And I'm going to go on TikTok as well. I got to set TikTok up. I don't want TikTok to see me have to fuss like this. So, since TikTok don't act like that, I hate when preachers have meetings at church and they fuss at the people that's faithful. They fuss at the people that's faithful. I ain't gonna go to TikTok and fuss at y'all. I'm not. I'm gonna leave it right here where it's at. Tracy, I think they're trying to get black people to band together and march so that they can. I ain't marching with nobody. I ain't marching with nobody. Ain't nobody for nobody. Que sera, sera. God got a way of humbling you. God got a way of humbling us. God got a way when I told y'all. Whoa, God. I told y'all that we was in prison last year. I said we in captivity again. And y'all said captivity. I said according to the word of God, we in bondage. We in captivity again. I said it last year. Go look at some of the videos. 2022, I told you was going to have to live with your family. 2023, I told you were going to have to live with your family. I ain't marching with nobody. Just bounce. I got my homies paid for. Anybody in my family can come live with me. I told y'all not to sell them home places. When am I going to march together? You got to get together to march together. I told y'all. And all I get from here on this particular app is negativity. Even when I try to teach you your own history. I called you this morning, Dandelion. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all bounce with the rest of them. So bounce. I ain't doing no cookbooks. Let somebody else make that money. I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna sell my cakes over here on TikTok. I'm gonna put them up on my website. I'm gonna hire me some workers because people need jobs. I'm gonna keep being Tracy. You not gonna make me. You cannot run your own children. You can't run your husband. You can't run your house. You ain't even happy with your life, and you not gonna lay your life on top of mine. I ain't marching for nothing. This is a middle class fight. If white people want to accept that and do whites and blacks, that's what we get. Maybe it'll push us to be self-employed. I told y'all there going to be a lot of stores closed, and we're going to walk in and we're going to get those stores. So quit complaining. Accept what God allows. We going to walk in and have it, all them stores. You don't have to put together Macy's. We going to already own it. You don't have to worry about Whole Foods. We gonna be Whole Foods. You don't have to worry about we gonna already be able to open our own nail, our own clothing line. Let them push us to where we once was in life. But folks, segregation jacked us up. I ain't never been for it. Cause we got lazy with it. And I don't think nobody's stuff better than mine. And the same thing with white people. You don't have to accept me. And if that's how you want to live your life, and that's what you want, I'll respect it. I ain't going to force nobody to take my money. What I look like forcing somebody to take my money or leaving my money in an establishment that don't want me to eat? Y'all done lost y'all everlasting mind. Do whatever you deem necessary. I would spend my money where it's appreciated, or I eat at home. And whatever I never had growing up, I ain't gonna miss it. Cause baby, I didn't grow up with Jamaican oxtails. I just grew up with oxtails out the oven or boiled on top of the stove. Whatever I ain't learned to do, I don't need Chinese food, high sodium food anyway. I don't need Zaxby's. I don't need none of those places. And if they go out of business tomorrow, I don't care. I don't need McDonald's. I know how to flip a hamburger and it have flavor. Let me explain something to you. I got a lady right now that quilted me a quilt that should be hanging up in somebody's store. How in the world are you going to go around worried about where you going to eat when we are the ones that was cooking the food? Oh, please don't mess with me. Half of the recipes that's been invented, somebody wrote their name on it because we couldn't read or write. We cooked that food. We did that food. We are inventors. We did it before. Let me just go on and do your Black history because y'all done pissed me off over here. And I really don't want to be over here. To be quite honest, I'm going to do your Black history real quick. And then I'm going to cook a little bit over here. And then I'm going to cook on TikTok. I ain't going to take this to TikTok because TikTok didn't piss me off. Y'all did. Because you always think you got something to say. You always try to belittle each other. Baby, I'm going to look to the person that called me fat and tell her, open your checking account or whatever you got and match me. And then you can talk about me. But in the meantime and in between time, get your money up. Now let's talk about Florida. Anybody here from Florida, if you want to leave, please exit to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. Just leave. Because I'm finna tell you, Florida done made me mad too. I tried to go around Florida. Yeah, match my coins and then come talk to me. TikTok ain't gave me nothing. Facebook ain't gave me. I already had it, baby. I was running 3 businesses by myself. Find out, mess around and find out. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but I got hot butter on my breakfast toast. You better get somewhere and ask somebody. Me and my husband has been good and will remain good. And go tell everybody I'm boasting and bragging. Yeah, tell them she paid all that money cash out of her pocket to redo her house and did. And ain't crying and ain't. And got money in the bank. Can move it and do. Stock and bonds. And some, run property and land. Okay, let's continue. Here we go. See, this is what make me mad. See, you got people in positions that's just racist. This governor, Ron DeSantis, is just a racist governor, just like 45, 47. You got the audacity to make it be that slavery is taught in the school system in Florida. And middle school and high schoolers are being taught that slavery was beneficial to them, beneficial to black people, that we learned and cultivated through slavery, that we learned and was educated through slavery. You ESD, I hope somebody put this on the news. You ESD, you got to be out of your mind. You got to be out of your mind. And we gonna sit around here as oppressed people. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. We gonna sit around here. 2023, the Board of Education, Florida. The governor said that the middle schoolers and the high schoolers must be taught slavery. And that slavery was beneficial to them. Where's my phone? I always get the wrong phone. Because I had the whole transcript to show y'all. I don't know. I may or may not. If you catch me over here, you catch me over here. Let me tell you something. Teachers got to teach how slavery developed skills and helped black Americans. Ain't nothing about beating somebody. We are not indentured slaves. I've told y'all we are not indentured servants. Indentured servants are people that choose to work with you, for you in your household on their own will, clothed in their right mind, in order for you to pay them some money. That is an indentured servant. This clown is trying to say slavery and indentured servant is the same thing. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Ron, how in the world is the pushback to Reconstruction and the OC massacre of Florida? How is that beneficial to our children? How can you figure out y'all helped us when we built America? What part of slavery don't y'all freaking understand? You white people, oh my God. Y'all sit around here and go along with this crap, and some of y'all got Irish blood in y'all. And y'all were the first slaves ever. How in the world y'all put up with this stuff? These Europeans took Irish people from Ireland and treated them like trash and told them they wasn't valuable. And then the Europeans gave their wives and their daughters over to the Moors. And when they popped some babies in them, they said, you no longer can be here with us. So they ended up in North Africa. You just treat people bad. LGBTQ in Florida is not acceptable according to what governor announced. You can't run people's life. If you let them run you, they gonna run you. How in the world did the Irish not stick with the Africans when we worked side by side in sugar corns in the Caribbean? And the word redneck comes because their post skin was burnt up from the sun. See, what y'all don't understand, this racist DeSantis man. Florida was the first. Let me tell you something. St. Augustine, Florida was owned by Spain. People was running around free. Black people were free in Florida. Black people had it going on in Florida. Man, way 120 years before the Underground Railroad, there was a group of 11 freedom seekers came to Florida. My understanding, they the first ones. They ended up demanding their freedom in St. Augustine, Florida. And it's the first documented people who regained their freedom. And you gonna tell me, you ESD, that slavery was beneficial, that people got essayed, unlifed, mistreated, no pay. poor living conditions. Where did we benefit? When a slave had to get pregnant, when a white woman got pregnant in order to breastfeed the white woman's baby, because the white woman didn't want to breastfeed her own baby because they only want to have tea parties. And we had to neglect our babies, and our babies had to be left alone and starving unless another black person that had some milk left and never could feed our babies, because we had to stay in the closet of the house to feed your baby. Florida was the first ever sanctioned free black settlement. And it was located in St. Augustine, Florida, called Fort Mose, or Fort Moses. I'm trying to understand, because when we invaded Florida and we took over from the Spanish people, that's why so many people in Florida speak Spanish, and especially when you get down there near Miami and over there near Kissimmee, Florida, and in Orlando. Boy, you don't know who you're dealing with. Dominicans, you don't know. You just don't know. You think you're finna talk to a brother that's gonna tell you. See, Spain owned Florida from the 1500s to around 1763. And when Spain owned us, Spain let us be free. There was homes. This is why, let me tell you, don't think nobody do nothing for you for free. Spain decided to let the black people, anybody that touched the soil that they owned, anywhere they owned, you was a free man. Because they needed allies. They needed friends. And so they decided with the slaves, these resilient slaves at that, you can't do nothing with them Jamaicans and them Haitians. They resilient. I need them on my side. So Spain said, I'm going to do like this. You touch my ground, you free. That's what Spain did. They granted us freedom when they owned it up until the 1700s. I don't know what people want, because Florida was once a safe haven for runaway slaves that ran away from Georgia and from the Carolinas. That's the South Carolinas and the North Carolinas. I'm not going to go. Miami is a mixture. It is. It's got Cuba and everything. But Deacon Calvin, my niece is in school. And don't you dare let a teacher teach your child that slavery was beneficial, because Ron DeSantis said to teach it, or the teachers will not get what they're entitled to. They don't want you to teach past a certain point, about around the 18th century or the 17th century. Even though they don't want you to tell that the Moors and everything were running things from 1700s to 1492 when they ran us out of Europe that we developed. Y'all ought to be rejoicing that they gonna put white only and black only signs. You ought to not even care if somebody put a water fountain up and it says white, black. Water run together. That's common sense. You not crazy. Now you picking with the education department, but you can't stop us from being educated. We took an opportunity. It's more African Americans and people from the islands, and they're going to the university too. They're not just getting educated in America. It's so many doctors. You go look up Morehouses or Worcester for doctors, for white coats. You can't stop us. We everywhere. So you said you was going to make America great again. You can never put us in captivity. We're in it now because we're disobedient to God. Only black churches are really empty. Only the black churches are empty. Why am I wearing, I'm a lesbian. That's why I'm wearing rainbow colors. I'm a lesbian. Mary, Veronica, I'm going to pin your comment. I'm a lesbian. You got something to say about it? You got a problem with it? I ain't gonna block you. But the last time I checked, rainbow colors was red, white, and blue. This is the color of Africa, baby. Get your stuff together. So I pinch your comment, because you ignorant. This is Africa. We know you ain't never traveled nowhere. We know you don't understand flags. Tommy. You want me to, you want some? Tell me. Come on. And bounce. Just bounce. Come on. You want some? Come on, girl. Come on. That's what I thought. So instead of you focusing on what they trying to do to these people in Florida, you worried about the color of my earrings. Why would it matter? Y'all wouldn't have no problem. Y'all don't got no problem with LGBTQ when they pay their tithes and offerings. If they can sing good, you ain't got no problem with them singing in the choir. Let me get ready to cook my dinner, because I'm not eating much anyway. But I'm gonna deal with my morning people that love their Black history. Because I can't over here. Red, yellow, black, and green. I know what those colors mean. All right, Dante. No, you didn't. That ain't got nothing to do with what you said. If you got on and you didn't know what I was talking about, then you should have came in the classroom and been focused. I'm not going to put up with people being mistreated because you don't like something. That's one thing I think God got a sense of humor with. The very thing you pick at other people with, God got a way for it showing up in your family. You picked at my back and you broke your foot. You picked at me and now things coming back on you and your crew. You got to be very careful. Very careful. We focusing on more than a pair of earrings. If you think I'm going to have one, Denise, it won't be because I'm eating in no restaurant that don't want me there. What are you going to have? You going to have a hissy fit when all us blacks own all this stuff around here. Now, you come back and talk to me when you want to talk. Yeah. Y'all better enjoy. Y'all going to love what 45, 47 did until you got to work them fields this time. Until you got to pick a little cotton this time. Do not ask me to send no donation. I ain't sending nothing to where? Nebraska. All your undocumented workers, you knew you had them. Oh, well, I guess we won't be eating no Kobe beef. It was too high for me to eat anyway. I don't want nothing from the back. I don't need nothing. I'm finna grow my own potatoes. Let all them farms go out of business. I don't care. Because he doing it. Because he need to commercialize them farms for us to grow all our stuff. And so instead of you getting money from the government, they just going to take your farms and run them the way they need to run them. And you won't have no land this time. So you come on over where the table is spread and the feast of the Lord is going on. You can drink from this fountain that never runs dry. Come on and eat from the table of a bountiful supply. One thing y'all got to understand. I still know we're going to be in bondage for a little while. Because we don't know how to get along. And we don't know how to get together. And we don't know how to focus. And we don't like each other. And that's just all it is. And we caused our own slavery. We were selling slaves, honey, for guns. And guns have been a problem from the time the French did it. I don't care what you eating. You gonna be mad. You better use my biscuit recipe. We invented all the recipes anyway, baby. If you gonna give us credit, give us all the credit. Y'all in the cook macaroni, you didn't know how to cook, period. You could boil tea and put some honey in it. So if you're going to give us credit, give us all the credit. And give us them farms that we worked. And give us our 40 acres and our mule. We need to be focusing on getting ours like the Indians got theirs. We need our reparation. The Irish people need their reparation. You ain't got no Irish in you. You probably European. You been peeing. You been European. So I'm waiting on it. I love that everything getting separated. It's going to make us, it's God forcing us to get our own. Baby, as the world turns, the first going to be last. And the last going to be first. I'm going to sit back, relax, put on my headgear. Get ready for a trip through the atmosphere. I'm going to take you on a ride through the Twilight Zone. I don't need a spaceship. I use my microphone. So hold on tight with all your mic, because I'll be rapping like this for the rest of the night. This little y'all master rapper. The rhythm on the mic is a sure disaster, because MCs crumble when we tumble. Some think I'm soft just because I'm humble. To all you MCs, I hope you're real good listeners, because in this battle, we're taking no prisoners. And the same way you teaching that we benefited from slavery, when you get into slavery, you gonna benefit from it. I hope you like what you got when you got what you asked for. Donald, I hope you like what you got when your autism son gets what you have gave him. No, you'll never be white throughout. And if you white throughout, that means you were European and you did wrong to other white people. You did wrong to Irish people from Ireland, and shame on you. If you happy for what your pappy and your grandpappy did, then you can be white all day long. But I tell you one thing, everybody was black. And black is in every color. Ask your mama. Ask your kids that you're raising. In every color. We only lighten as we got further from the sun. You can't make a color without black. Period. I'll wait. And our snatch was so good that your grandpappy came on over there and started fooling with us. Because we got them big backs. And they strong. And I guarantee you right now, your man would look. He just can't handle it. Now bounce. And eat them biscuit recipes I done taught you. All y'all unfollow me. So I don't have to come over here no more. Because I'm finna get off of here. Today ain't the day to mess with me. Because when I look just in 2023, what Ron is doing to these black kids in the school system, I'm going to sit back till we get up and make up our minds. Your mama ain't in heaven. Your mama ain't even went to heaven raising nobody like you. How you know your mama in heaven? Did you go before God? Why you think everybody go to heaven? How you know your mama went to heaven? Your mama is resting. Your mama ain't in heaven. She resting. My daddy resting. Don't nobody get in till everybody gone. Don't nobody get in till everybody gone. You got to wait till I get there. We all gonna be judged. You can't put it out. You can't put it in there. I don't care what your pastor say. You can't put it in there. Just like they told y'all to be unequally yoked meant marrying one of us. They lied to you. I don't care nothing about Donald Trump, mama. Or his mama or his daddy or his kids. I could care less about his whole family. To be quite honest with you, I could care less. I don't care nothing about him. I don't care where your mom and daddy gone. Where they gone, they gone. Who cares? You started over him. Get your thick throat off my page, Denise Cook. You came over here thinking this was funny and picking because our children are being mistreated and these teachers. And you come over here bothering me. So I don't care where your mama or your daddy is at. Period. You ought not want to watch me after I did that. You stupid to keep staying around. They ain't gonna crown nobody. Her mama ain't in heaven. She went in that ground with secrets just like I'm gonna go in that ground with secrets. Baby, Do y'all want me to cook anything over here? If y'all gonna keep aggravating me, I'm gonna go on over here to TikTok and cook my whole meal. Cause I really am not gonna keep putting up with it. I love my people over here, and you all know who I love. But this, Joy, I love you. But if you got a drop of Irish in you, Joy Welch, you shouldn't fool with Denise Cook. Because she says she happy with what her folks did to your people. Because she European. And for y'all, don't understand. My friend Joy, she got some Irish in her blood. And the Europeans turned Irish people first. The first slaves ever documented was white people. Irish people from Ireland. They were treated like dogs by the scum of the earth. First of all, Europeans was nasty, filthy, dog-smelling, living with their animal people. And then they did them Irish people like that. That's why Irish people stay to themselves. And that's why Irish people don't fool with them. Period. And I wouldn't fool with her. Can somebody please? Why is this woman still over him? Why is she still over him? I done talked about her mama, her daddy, her kids, and she's still over him. Y'all, she ain't got no friends. Because I would leave. I would hit the unfollow and get me down to 211 people. 1,000 people should be gone. She said she loved what her grandpappy did to y'all. She's proud. She's through and through, Joy. Joy, you my friend. I want you not to talk to her, Joy. Be done with her, Joy. Me and you ain't gonna hang together. We ain't going to the flea market. Mother Beverly Bennett, I'm telling y'all right now, leave this woman alone. You sit there and don't care that the Irish suffer. You ESD. Don't nobody want you on this page, period. We want you to go ahead and mind your business. You done messed up. I'm finna hang up. I'm finna get off of him. Y'all, I'm gonna come back and start my video over. Because she done made me mad. And she done talked about my friend Joy family and Mother Bennett. And y'all know Joy is in the family. And if something go down, Joy gonna still be with us. Some of them done ran off. Some of them gone. Y'all know some names I don't call no more because they ran away. They in them sundown towns, which Florida is a sundown town too. Let me tell you, they got a whole island over there in Florida that's dedicated to this. Let me tell you something. Florida, y'all need to pay attention to Florida because we got to get that governor out some kind of way. I got to get in touch with some people. That's what we need to go march. I'm angry. If I seem it, then I am. Thank you. We got to get Deacon Calvin to move to Georgia. I don't want to live in Florida. To this day, Florida will not get no money other than my niece. I'm not going to come to Florida. And y'all, she said she was glad. See, y'all don't understand. Y'all always think black people are the only one with slaves. White people was too. And done like trash. Anybody that thinks slavery is okay is not a friend of mine. Anybody that wants segregation and don't want us to eat in their restaurants is not a friend of mine. Anybody that stands for what this man is doing to school teachers is not a friend of mine. Period. I thought a governor could only run 2 terms. He's the worst governor. He had the nerve to tell people, if you got caught with an undocumented worker in your car, you was going to prison. Well, you might as well put us all in prison, because that's why you created these workhouses. And that's why you created prisons. That's why over 80% of black men are in prison, because it's free labor. That's why prisons was invented, for free labor. I gotta go take a pill. I'm gonna cook a little bit for y'all, and then I'm gonna cook the rest on TikTok because y'all don't appreciate me. Let me tell you something. The more I teach y'all black history, the angry I get. Whatever they did that in slavery days, they're going to get it. Let me tell you, every white person did not approve of slavery. Y'all better get this in y'all head and learn who y'all brothers and sisters are. It's not the color of your skin, it's your heart. We had white people help us through the Underground Railroad. But this thing that we got in office is dividing us. And a house divided won't stand. Look it up in the Bible. Unequally yoked means the house is divided. Unequally yoked means if you're a Muslim and I'm a Christian, our house is divided. Get off my page, Denise Cook. Leave on your own. I told Calvin not to block nobody because I want people to leave on their own. I don't want you to have the opportunity to say I blocked you. White people helped us, not Denise Cook and her family. They 45, 47 supporters. She's just as happy as a kid. She wouldn't have been my nurse. I couldn't have took it. She probably didn't even give us all our medicine in the IV. But for those that stood by us, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for those that loved us and understood that it was wrong to treat humans like animals. Thank you so much. So right here, y'all know how to cook them. These is sardines in a can. And that's what we finna cook. I'm finna put some sardine. I'm finna put some salmon in the Instapot. I love everybody, but I don't have time for nobody picking at my heritage and what my family went through. I don't. And y'all watch this news like I do, and you think it's okay for this man to be separating us, then so be it. I don't care. Y'all got it. Y'all can have it. Because I feel like this. When the reaping time come, I ain't gonna reap. I'm already black. It's horrible. This is sad. This is pathetic. And for you to think it's okay for this man to do America like this, you're not welcome on my page. You're not. Because if you're doing it to middle class, you're doing it to your own people too. Black people are not just the middle class people. And you're sitting around here letting a man that come from a country that don't care nothing about nobody, countries that we fought, you want to be friends with Russia. But you don't sit around here and see all the junk that America's had, all the people that fought in the war, and you want to do this, and y'all letting them. So, hey. Way I see it, we often wondered how could people let one person dictate to them. That's why we fought in Saudi Arabia. That's why we fought in Afghanistan. And now we sitting around letting two people destroy America. That is crazy. I don't care. And you know that they giving us free citizenship in Ghana. They telling us to come home. Baby, if my husband would go, I would get out of here so fast. But you know they government corrupt too. So, you know, one corruption for another. I guess it don't matter. Okay, so y'all, I'm rinsing off some shrimp. I had it soaking. I'm going to saute some shrimp for y'all. I'm getting my seafood together. You voted for him. Heck, you think I care? Black people voted for Trump. Latinos voted. I do not care. Do not call me, donate nothing, because we voted for him. Child, bye. If you sit here and you voted, and you see what he doing, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. You did it to yourself. So y'all, let me get my what you call that thing out? Let me get that Instapot out too. Canada don't want us. Baby, Canada said, we gave y'all an opportunity. Y'all didn't do right. Canada said, no way. Nope. And we ain't even got nowhere to go. And yeah, before y'all say anything, I do have air fryer in both of my ovens. I don't know how to work it. I'm not going to kiss butt for no views over here no more. I'm done with that. Get somebody else to make y'all laugh. Get somebody else to make y'all laugh. I'm glad I don't have grandkids now. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get this shrimp out. You know why I don't care? I don't want nobody. I don't want to be worried. I know I ain't gonna worry in the ground. But you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to bring a kid to this world and be worried about, you know, I just don't want to bring no kid to this world. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I gotta go over there and get a knife. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I just can't see myself having nobody in this world. And I don't want my kids to have kids now. I was sitting there talking to the Lord. This world ain't fit for a decent person to live in. Why I want grandkids? When I'm long gone from here, my grandkids gonna be going through hell. I don't want that. I don't. I just can't see myself going along with allowing my grandkids to go through suffering stuff. We're gonna add some oil in the skillet because we gotta toast our stuff. America just got so much reaping. And I just don't want my grandkids to reap. That's just all I can tell you. I don't care if y'all want them. Y'all can have them. I don't want them. Let me get this so I just don't need no grandkids. I can't even get my stuff together. Hold on. I don't want none. I'll pass. Let me tell you something. I'm so old right now. I ain't gonna be here forever. So the days I could have chased after some grandkids is over. Let me get whatever this is, salmon. The L is silent. I hope my sister go ahead and retire from the school system and enjoy the rest of her life. I hope she take an early retirement and bounce. Here I come, y'all. We finna get started over here, and then we're gonna change over to TikTok. But I want my sister to enjoy her retirement and her life. She's a great teacher, but baby, if you gotta teach lies, enjoy your life and let these people figure out their own stuff. I ain't lending money to nobody. Don't call me for nothing. Don't ask me and mine for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. No, I ain't been drinking because I don't drink. But if I wanted to drink, I could. And I would be drinking what I wanted to drink. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm getting some stuff. Because I was prepared to go another way, but I'm going to go this way. Yeah, I'm going to do this a little bit. Bounce. And bounce. Hold on. So we're going to put these in the air fryer for about 17 minutes, I think. Something like that. Maybe less. I need to squeeze a lemon on it and put some stuff on it. Hold on. See, that lady really made me mad, y'all. Because she had the audacity to say, oh, I'm cooking your biscuits like I'm a slave. I peeped what she was saying. I pissed on them. I hope she peed all on them biscuits. Them biscuits, she said she was eating my recipe. I peed on them. Don't tell nobody. Okay, let me get the oil. We're going to put these in the air fryer. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going to pull it down so y'all can see it. Y'all don't need to see me because I'm not in a good mood. That's why I need to go to TikTok. And then we're going to make the rice. Now I just make the other salmons and biscuits on TikTok. Alright, so I give y'all some too. So there, okay. Where my lemon at? So we're going to spray. air fryer. And I like to spray these. We're gonna put these in now. And I'm gonna squeeze. I was finna roll a lemon. I ain't even prepared, Emma. I got frustrated today. I was all right till I was reading them comments about me. And boy, they paid me off. Y'all ain't never seen me turned up like this. Good googly goo, they made me mad. I'm finna squeeze a lemon. I'm gonna make some biscuits. And some water. I ain't ate nothing all day. Y'all think this water safe? I worry about these grandchildren. I don't got none, but I feel sorry for y'all that do. America that we live in is no longer gonna be. And for you to wanna, what would make you want to put? I'm gonna tell you why. I want y'all to hear me good. I want you to hear me good. For you to want segregation to happen again. I told y'all why they were looking through those files, but nobody believed me. And all them 45, 47 supporters came on here and said I was lying. President Muskie and his side piece, Rompster, have got to be stopped. I'm telling you, Miss Joanne, this is sad. This is sad. I don't want to do no business with nobody that stands with this man, black or white, Mexican or other. I don't want to do business with you. Take your business somewhere else. Because I think this is sad. You want us not to be able to eat together in the same restaurant. Who you making happy? Why would you do that? How would you think that's going to make the people that's younger than me feel? When they get ready to go, I take my things apart. When they get ready to go in a restaurant and they tell you that you can't eat in this restaurant because this is whites only. This is bad. These next 4 years, didn't I tell y'all, they're gonna be horrible. Enjoy your good years. You know the song, I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. And some sleepless nights. Okay, this is what it looked like. But when I look around. Okay, we're going to put them in the air fryer. And I think things over. All of my good days. I'll weigh my bad days. I won't complain. All right, so now we're going to go wash this out. Sometimes the clouds hang low. Well, I just don't understand how that's going to make a baby feel. Our kids go home with their white friends. Our children have white friends. Avery do. Our hoods are white. You get ready to go out to eat, and your child is told they can't eat in the same restaurant because of the color of their skin. I don't know what our Supreme Court is doing. I don't know what our Congress is doing. I'm thinking I'm about ready to stop voting, period. I'm just going to be like the rest of them. It ain't going to do no good. That's just, that's just too much now. I mean, I don't care if you don't want me to eat in your restaurant. But you mean you're going to allow them to put white only and black only signs up? Like, really? Like, you dug into the... So basically he's saying, you can't tell an independent person who to let in and out of their establishment. So instead of saying that it's a law like Jim Crow, and see, it's getting up under my nerves, because Jim Crow, y'all up north had it, but y'all didn't have it like we had it in the South. And I kept telling y'all, when this man was opening up, we finna saute this shrimp. I'm gonna push this off to the side so that'll get the cooking. I'm gonna show it to y'all. We're gonna do shrimp now. We finna saute this shrimp. Y'all keep thinking this is a black and white thing. It's not. White people are hurting too. Yep. All white people don't feel the same way, baby. You can believe it. You got white people that's got mixed grandkids now. Ain't nobody feeling the same way. No. Nope, they not. So, let me get this stuff going real good. We finna put some rice on and stuff like that. They don't all feel the same way, baby. I know it. I know for a fact they don't. But those that do is ESDs. For you to want a child to experience how horrible something was in the past, that they coming along and somebody telling them, get out of here, gal. You can't come in here. Well, you ain't got to tell me twice, because, baby, I got money and I don't want to spend it in your establishment and make it go out of business. And the horse that it was in on. Come on over here. Let's do this rice. Let's get this butter and grease going. I'm all right with it. You say you don't want me in your house. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. And to the black people, to the African Americans, to the Caribbeans that voted for this man, shame on you. Shame. To the Latinos, may you eat rice and tacos all the days of your life. Shame on you. Y'all all are sellouts to your own family. And I don't care who you are. And I got a lot of them I know that did it. And you're a sellout to me. You don't mean that we're going to use some butter. And we're going to use some oil. And do this rice. You don't mean nothing to me like I don't mean nothing to you. And I can't stand these black men that married these white women and think they doing something. And your mama black. Just say you don't like what you came out of. You came out of a black cat. I don't care who chew. I don't care who be for who right now. Right now, I'm so upset with being upset. I don't care. I don't care who be with who, baby. Just keep to yourself. Just don't be with my man. You can hunch anybody you want to. I do not care. We're gonna use some of this saffron rice. We're going over here to Mexico. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. And if you voted for him, don't talk to me. And be some of the brokest people, go vote dumb. I don't know. I'm finna go on TikTok after I do this, Joy. I got to calm down over there with them civilized folk. I'm gonna make some more. I gotta do some, okay, we're gonna saute some shrimp. We finna do this rice. Over there, I'm gonna make some salmon and biscuits. I'm a Christian and I never understood why Christians support the president. Everything Jesus said was wrong, full of hate. I don't understand it, Miss Mary Ann Agme. I had a lady quit watching me because she said I said Texas was a sundown town. It is. Texas is very racist. I would never live in Texas. Never, ever would I want to live in Texas. Texas is the reason why we got Juneteenth. Y'all can have it. Whoever live there, it ain't your fault. You didn't know you were going to live there. But I would never move there. Just like some people would live in Georgia, and you think I blame them? Georgia is redneck city, baby. I'm using the saffron rice. So that means I'm not going to rinse this rice off because I want the flavor. I don't even want to see President. And I'm mixing it with another rice. And then I'm going to add a packet to this. We're going to toast this. This is a lot of rice. But my husband likes rice. I'm sorry, y'all. Those of y'all that didn't eat fussing out, please forgive me. I ask everybody to forgive me that didn't eat it. But for those that did, I hope you enjoyed it. You are not running me off of Facebook. If anything, I'm choosing to leave. Because I don't like ignorance. I get tired of this foolishness that go on this app. And y'all can't mind y'all business. Y'all worry about other content creators' beefs. And it ain't got nothing to do with you. You in somebody else's business. Oh, wait. And we're going to put some chicken broth in this here rice. Can't see that far away. What about the shrimp scampi? Make me some. I'm finna put that on now. We need a little butter. You need my seasoning. That's all you're going to do with shrimp scampi is my butter and my seasoning. Avery don't want no onions, so I'm not going to put no onions on her. Yeah, you can express yourself. Yeah. I don't care what you voted, Denise. You were wrong for what you said. I don't care nothing about you, Denise. You can stay on here because you don't have sense to leave. But, baby, I could care less when you try to make that smart comment about you and your family. You very self-centered to me. So I don't care what you ate, what you didn't eat, and what you gonna eat later. I don't care. To be quiet, the honest. It's a time to play and it's a time not. Right now, you don't need to be playing with nobody's emotions. When everybody is here going through. You got white people right now scared to be friends because we're being torn apart by ignorance. Good people ain't done nothing to nobody. They voted, they Democrat, they voted. Nobody got time to play. If you knew how you voted, you shouldn't have been over here playing with me. That's your problem. It's a time to play. Told y'all I went playing today, and you decided to play. Nah, I don't want to fool with you. So now, y'all, let me get you down here. I'm going to turn you up high. I don't need y'all to see me on here. Hold on. I'm pissed off, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to turn y'all all the way down. I'm going to get y'all clothes. Okay. I'm on the break. Y'all hear me frying that rice? Is that good enough? Okay, as long as y'all can see. I'm finna get the, we're gonna use chicken broth on this rice. I'm just toasting it up. You need liquid to cover the rice. I tell you another thing. They messing with these TikTok and all this stuff because those young people are becoming millionaires over there. I'm so proud of them. Okay, we're going to add some shrimp into this mixture. And always use your little oil with your butter so it don't burn. Let's add the shrimp in. And we're going to season it when we put it in here. Let me turn this down before I overcook it too fast. So I can get it all in there. Over here on this book, we worry about if you use gloves like you eating at somebody's house. We just worry about everything that don't mean a thing. And then I'm going to put some everything green on there. And I'm going to be on TikTok, y'all, in just a minute. Put that everything green on there. And when I say put it on there, I mean put it on there. Let them have it. Okay? It's so good, y'all. And then we're going to put a little pepper. And y'all know it don't take long for shrimp to cook. Let me give this a good stir. I got a packet to put in here. Kind of let them just saute. Let me go check my... Y'all see it? Y'all got it now? Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on with my seafood real quick. We're going to broil it just a little bit. It don't take long to cook seafood. You know what? I can't read all of this. But so far what you say, Caroline Ingram, is right. I'm sorry, I can't read it all. It's a long paragraph. But what I don't like is, I just don't understand this. And I don't understand how we justify it. I just don't. And for those that do, please just leave me alone. Okay, let me turn this down. I'm going to get all the way on this as much as I can. Hold on, turn it this way. That's all I ask y'all to do. Go where you like it. Because for me, I don't like this. This is so uncalled for. And why do people want to only have folks eat at their restaurants and stuff and they stores whites only? But that's what you want. So be it. You can turn that heat off. If you cook your shrimp too long, it will become tough. I had garlic in there too, so I didn't have to add Avery don't like all that complex stuff. I would have done scallions and all of that, but AA, she don't like hers like that. Alright, I gotta get ready to prep for my next page. So I'm gonna let y'all see. Let's see how this turns out. Oh. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes. I got it on broil. Listen. Again, if you like it, I'm alright with it. What is this, Darrell? I'm not believing what I'm watching this president do on live TV right now. Breaking news. Child, what is he doing, Darrell? Can somebody inform me what the president is doing? I'm finna get off of him. They are teaching kids about transgender and sex and to hate our country. What? Are you watching this mess? What mess? Has stopped our programs to announce the dismantling of the... You know what? I gotta go, y'all. I don't know when I'm coming back on live over here. I can't take this kind of stuff. They are not going to being taught now that now. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is too bad, y'all. If y'all, you know what? I'm going to say this. People don't ask to be gay. They didn't ask to be it. That spirit was here. They didn't ask for it. They didn't ask for it. Who do you know want to be a certain way that people pick at them all the time? Y'all, it's wrong to give people something and take it away. Let's try this. This is hate. This got to be stopped. I don't know what's going to happen. I know the Lord calling his people out of him. I know the Lord getting ready to come back soon. And when I leave this world, don't say I'm in heaven either. Because I ain't going to be in heaven. I got to wait till y'all get there. I was trying to teach that lady Denise something. Everybody say where their parents are. You don't know where your parents are. You don't know what they put before God. We don't know. Everybody got secrets. But God could be saying, you gay because somebody molested you. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong to mess with LGBTQ. I don't care what nobody say. Kick me out the church. I don't care. Y'all wrong. That's wrong. That's bullying. Racism at its best. I hope every one of Donald Trump's grandkids be gay with thin hair. Thin hair. I don't want them to be able to cover their hair like him. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna get off of here because I don't play it. Darrell, even if you born gay, you didn't ask for the spirit to be born in you. Somebody in your family was playing around with it, baby. It's just like witchcraft. You say I didn't ask to be coming into the world broke, but I made it in here, and my family wasn't rich, but I'm here. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody, you don't treat people wrong. You got gay people right now that's got their wives and their husbands on their insurance. You don't do that. Don't do that. I got to get off of him. It's a wonder Calvin and Willie ain't told me to leave. But this is getting too much. Let me see. Maybe just a few more minutes. I just want a little more crunch on here. And I don't want to hear nothing about nobody Supreme Courts and nothing, because I think they sorry right now. The Supreme Court don't need to be there. I don't even know if I'm going to sell my seat. I don't even want to know if I want to do anything for nobody but my own people. Not black people. I'm talking about people that like me, not color. Because I ain't going to live off of color. I love everybody. This is getting to be too much. I have to tell y'all another day what I'm doing. The Board of Education, you ain't going to take our knowledge from us. You can dismantle it all you want to. I'm so glad my sister got all her years in. Y'all, I got to get off of here. Because I'm going to get out of character in a minute. All right, I added some packets to this. I will be starting back to sell. Hold on, we're gonna start back. Seasonings. Kelby's birthday is Monday, so after that, I'm gonna have seasonings. Let me take y'all off of here so y'all can see this. Let me turn the camera around. I don't play with my rice that much. You just cover that rice up and let that and slow cook it. Let me tell you something, Miss Terry Lynn, no disrespect, but you can't allow people to live their life under government. Whether you believe it's wrong or I believe it's wrong, or whether I believe it's right, you believe it right. If you give LGBTQ people rights, you shouldn't take them. You shouldn't be able to keep playing with people's life and their culture. And that's why LGBTQ community is getting so strong. And that's why it's growing. Yes, I'll be back selling brownies after this week. My plans was to bake and stuff this weekend. But to sit around here and treat people any kind of way just because you don't understand their culture is wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. And some of the craziest things happen to crazy people. I saw the governor of Nebraska thanking Trump. You crazy. How you gonna thank Trump when your state finna be broke? Y'all are getting ready to be broke. Y'all are finna to be broke, Nebraska. What is you thanking him for? Running off all your workers? I saw that the other day. And I said to myself, well, Nebraska don't need no prayer. They happy. They was thanking Trump for everything he did. We all got to give up our sins. We all got to give up our sins. We all got our own battles to fight. One sin is no greater than the other sin. Whether you see it as sin, if you believe in the word of God, it's a sin. But I don't got time for it. All right, I love y'all. I'm going to go in here and cook. Hey, Tiffany Townsend. I'm going to go in here. So, I'm just upset right now. My Irish people was done wrong. The black people was done wrong. Only one set of people think they entitled to be able to run everybody's life. God wouldn't have never made another race for you to just walk on and dog. He did not. You are not going to tell me that God had me come to this world for people to spit in my face just because of the color of my skin. Nope. 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 You gonna tell me God don't love LGBTQ community? I tell you, everybody got a sin. And he hung around with a hoe. Now what y'all got to say about that? And he hung around thieves. I gotta get off and get ready to set up my TikTok. And there we're gonna cook some more on TikTok. Okay, so if I don't see y'all no more today over here and y'all don't have TikTok, I'm gonna go to TikTok. I should have already been on TikTok. I love y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just I love y'all. I'll see y'all later, honey.